YouTube. How is it going, YouTube? Alrighty. So we're making mini tacos today. I just posted something, but that'll be going live in a few minutes. Oh my! Well, my computer is doing that again. It's like kind of like half or something. I don't know, but let me see. Hold on, guys. So I might be able to meet with doctors that are able to help me. And I'm going to be speaking on a panel, which is a really big deal because I've never spoken publicly before. Okay. So there is the Cash App for YouTube. Okay. So let's put the Cash App. For Facebook. There it goes. You can read the star comment when in the comments. It's in the comments because I'm going to pin the Cash App. All right, here's my phone. Hold on. Let me. Like half rows or something. I don't know. Let me see. Hold on, guys. This is only just the way what's happening. I get that it takes time to process what's going on with you. Okay, so here's the Amazon wish list as well. You know, last few weeks. Hold on. Okay.
If you're like me and you love tacos, you have to try out this recipe. I'm just gonna say this. They're probably the best tacos I've ever made. It's so good. And that little voice you just heard was my PT's child saying she loved it. I wasn't sure how much ground beef I would need, so I went ahead and scrambled up 2 pounds. And while that was cooking, I chopped up the onion. See how I feel about my kids constantly leaving that pantry door open. Anyways, I added that onion in with beef. And while the meat was finishing browning, I chopped up 1 Roman tomato and then just set that aside for later. Then I seasoned my beef with taco seasoning. I like to use my homemade taco seasoning, and I also added in a little bit of water, along with a heaping spoonful of refried beans. And don't skip that part because it gives it an amazing creamy consistency. I shredded a block of Kobe jack cheese, added a little bit into the skillet, and once it was melted, I set it aside. Now for my little tortilla, I could have just bought store-bought taco tortillas, but I knew that the carbs were my husband loves crunchy tacos, so I decided to make my own string taco tortillas of pepper flatbread. I was able to do 4 out of 1 flatbread, and then I just set those trimmings aside, chips or tortilla strips. I added some of that ground beef mixture into each tortilla, followed by a little bit of that shredded cheese, and then placed them in a greased 9x13 baking dish. Using a cup of water as a base. I had about a pound of taco meat left over, and I'm just going to use that up the rest of the week. I baked these in the oven for about 20 minutes, and then I topped them off with some shredded lettuce and those chopped tomatoes.
Okay, hold on, guys.
If you're like me and you love tacos, you have to try out this recipe. I'm just gonna say this. They're probably the best tacos. Anyways, I added that onion in with the thing. I like to use my homemade taco seasoning, and I just bought store-bought taco strips out of it. I added some of the ground beef mixture into each tortilla, followed by a little bit of that shredded cheese, and then placed them in a greased 9x13 baking dish. Using a cup of water as a base. I had about a pound of taco meat left over, and I'm just gonna use that up the rest of the week. I baked these in the oven for about 20 minutes, and then I
Okay, guys.
some shredded lettuce and those chopped tomatoes. If you're like me and you love tacos, you.
All right, so what we're going to do now is I've got to cook a pound of ground beef. It's called mini tacos, and this is what she in the video. She cooked 2 pounds, but she ended up having half of it left. So I bought this. These are supposed to be street tacos, but they're real tiny. Then we did these street tacos. Those are a little bigger, but then we went with this.
I know, so now we have a lot. We have white corn tortillas. Well, these seem to be a little bigger. We might use those. I'm going to try a couple of these first, see what we get. So it won't take much, and then it's going to go in the oven for 20 minutes. She didn't say the oven thing, so I'm going to put it at 350. Okay? And the baked casserole, she said about a cup of water on the bottom. I'm going to double check that, but that's what I heard. So, what you're going to do is we are going to cook the ground beef. You know, it's going to have a little bit of onion in there. And then you're going to put, you're going to season the ground beef however you may. And then when it's done, you can put, and you drain it, you want to put taco seasoning. So 1 pack per pound, which is 3 tablespoons if you just have the powder. And you can adjust it if you want a little more taco seasoning or a little less. All right, let it cook for a little while to cook down the water, and then, because you want to put a little bit of water in there. Maybe even a little less water than the taco packet says. But when you're done, then you want to mix a little bit of cheese in there. She's got it as Colby Jack, but you can use whatever you want. Stir, put whatever you want in there. Stir it in, mix it in with the ground beef, let it melt. And then you're going to put it, a spoonful in the middle of the taco. Fold it up, put it in the casserole dish, and as you do it, you want to put a cup that has water in it, so it's heavy. Put it against the taco, and then the next one, move the cup down a little bit, put that in there, until you fill up the casserole dish with the tacos. Then you're going to put it in the oven for 20 minutes. Now, if you know a good temperature, use whatever you want, but I'm using 350 because I didn't hear her say anything, so I'm going to preheat it to 350, and then we're going to go from there for 20 minutes. And then when also, she said put a spoonful of refried beans in your ground beef. Like when it's almost done or when it's done. And it makes it really good, so. And she said spoonful, but I guess she meant big spoonful. I don't know. Whatever you want to put in there. Okay, if you don't want to add it, then you don't have to. Okay? Now, today we will be using this pan because I'm only cooking 1 pound, so we do not need that big pan. Okay? So I did not do any chopping. Now I was going to chop the onions in here, but the only problem with that is, well, it does save me from, getting my eyes all watery. I hate cutting onions, but the only problem is, in these, the onions always get stuck. Always. Like, always, always, always. Let me get I tried to do the onions before, and this little one, it didn't work. So I had to do it in here, but this one I would use for the tomatoes. Or maybe, I don't know. Let me see. I'm going to try this again because wait a minute. Let's get this down. I don't know. See if I put it on backwards, maybe. Nope. I don't know what's working. There's still
You better do this. Or get online.
I know it's not supposed to be that funny, but that's funny.
You know, of all the tacky little testers we talked on Vegas last month, even is your favorite.
All right, got it in there. There's still little dried up pieces of onion because we've tried everything to get it out and they don't all want to come out. That's why I hate doing this. It's the only thing I hate about this thing, and it's only with onions.
All right, so we've got enough in the budget this quarter for one new piece of equipment. I like the code. So let's see what touches up. May the best beer win. All right, shake it. This is Sergeant K.
Sergeant,
Hi.
thank you so much for the opportunity to have LAPD SWAT concerning this.
I just hate that thing.
Luca is in San Francisco State Specialist for a hip injury.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's see how this works. Okay?
Even. So, why don't you tell me what Sister MDG Department wants to do?
Do this first.
The first night vision goggles combined with thermal imaging within the wear 160
I see you later.
Our factory technology is 10 times.
All right, guys. So we hope this works. I hate this one.
What's happening, Commander? This is Sergeant Benson for LAPD organized crime. A code-red situation involving one of his officers.
I think I want one later
At
too.
approximately 0:30 this morning, one of my undercover officers, David Beach, met with suspects around a sex trafficking ring and disappeared. What about surveillance?
Now, if it doesn't work, it's gonna be.
We got a call from one of the suspects requesting the last week. She called
Make
me
me
on
mad.
a brothel located in Echo Park. I should never send her the address. Thanks for
Okay, so let's cut it in half.
The exact same time as
Let me see.
Yes,
Yes, okay, half fits. Okay, now it didn't work before, so let's see. Wait, maybe it's this way? Okay, not working. Let's try it through. Let's turn it the other way. Let's see if that works. I don't understand why it's not working. It's the smallest holes. That's how small I want my onions. Let's try it again. Let me see something. Nothing.
My pleasure. Hope he's very soon. Next to all of us. First place we get is Sparrows.
Let me see if I do it just with this.
Intel shows Marcus a sound partner in the bar.
Hey. Part off. Maybe it was too thick. I don't know. It went through. Let's try it again. Ah, it went through. Oh my gosh, thank goodness.
Sir, I can
Oops, the knife went flying up in the air. Okay, so that happened. Let's do this. Get the other piece in there. There we go. I got it. Okay. Alrighty, so let's rinse this out. So now we take this and we'll push. Get it through. Turn it on higher. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to get this stuff out. That's what this tool is supposed to be for. Okay. Put it in there so it soaks. Okay. All right, there we go. So, with that taken care of, we're going to take the lid off. I still got some tomatoes I want to do. I'll just leave it. Oh, I'll just take this off. Okay, and we got some tomatoes I want to do, which I will be doing while the ground beef is cooking. Well, I'll do it while the stuff is in the oven. It said 20 minutes. Hold on, I'll be right back. So I'll do it while the stuff is in the oven. Okay, guys? So I'll need this again. So we'll just leave the onions right here. And what I'll do is I'll put my amount in there. And then I will, put the rest in a Ziploc bag. Alrighty? So, let's get the ground beef out. And I'm going to use the same knife because I just use it on onions. Turn the light on. Okay, remember, you may season this any way you want, with any seasonings you want. Okay? All right, let me go get. So his doctor prescribed Austedo XR, a once-daily extended release treatment for adults. The spoons, I forgot to bring them. I just forgot a lot of stuff. Response as early as 2 weeks. With Austedo XR, Dan can stay on his mental health meds. Cool hair. Austedo XR can cause depression, suicidal thoughts, action, reactions to Huntington's disease. Pay close attention to and call your doctor if you become depressed, sudden changes in mood, or suicidal thoughts. If you have liver problems, are taking Oserpine, tetrabenazine, or nalbenzine, Austedo XR may cause irregular or fast heartbeat. I was just thinking, guys, while I was over there. Do I need anything else? Okay. Let's turn this on. Get this chopped up. And I'm going to listen to I think I got most of it because there's nothing really to this except for, 1 pound of ground beef. Use more if you're going to use more tacos, but One packet of, taco sauce, or 3 tablespoons if you're using the dry stuff out of a jar. Okay, so let's see. I'm just going to close this for a minute so it can get out of my. Okay, so I'm going to use these bowls I forgot to put them away from yesterday. Let's use this garlic powder and onion powder. Okay.
5 years, I worked on one of his brothels. Was it sad? I wanted to be his best earner.
Okay.
Most painful.
And
He was. A year ago, he took me off my
I used to not season it if I was going to put taco seasoning, but my son's like, I still season it, and I got it from him to. Okay. Onion powder, garlic powder, and I'm just going to use some paprika.
She's better off here. Just like I was.
Okay. And that's about it. You could also use seasoning oil. I think this has seasoning oil because if it has salt, yes, it has pepper and salt. So I'm going to use a little bit of this, and I'm not going to put any salt and pepper in there. That's what I usually put in first, salt and pepper. And I forgot this time, but I'm glad I did. Because if you want to use this, you can, instead of salt and pepper and anything else, you could just use this. Okay, because I use onion powder, garlic powder, and some paprika. So, let me mash this up. Okay, so I'm mashing that up. All right, let me put these 2 away, and I'm going to get the taco seasoning out at the same time. Okay. All right, so here we are. So when that's needed, I got that. And I didn't want to get out the cutting board just to cut the ends off the onions and cut the onion in half. I was like, I didn't want to dirty that big old cutting board up. So what I did was the bag that I put the onion in, when you go to the store and you get your vegetables, you grab a bag, put them in, your bananas and all that. Yeah. I just laid it on top of that because all I was doing is cutting the ends off, peeling it, and just cutting it in half so I could break it apart. Getting that all stirred up. Smells good. Okay. So what are we going to use? First we're not going to use these tiny ones. These are yellow. It looks like yellow corn. I forgot to ask my son's friend who was just here doing laundry, and he had gotten some groceries. I forgot to ask him, does he want those? Forgot. Well, we got these flour tortillas. They're a little bigger, so I think these might be it. We bought those, so we'll just have to use it for something. Okay. I think we got a regular pack too in there, in the refrigerator that I opened. Regular taco size. Because that's for, it's another meal. It's not a taco, but it's going to be some tortillas put on the bottom of a casserole dish, and then it's going to be some beef strips. But it's a meal. Okay. So, all right. It's 3/4 of the way done. So I think I'm good. Don't need the meat smasher no more. Okay, let me see. Anybody come on? Hi, me. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Hi, Doreen. How are you doing? I know. I was trying to hit that thing hard. But the last time I tried it, the first time that I ever used that thing, it didn't want to work either. Well, a bottom, when I lifted it up, I cut off an end piece that was sticking out. Cut it off, and then the bottom part fell off. So I decided just to do it that by itself. Maybe it was too thick. But I got it finally. But normally I would think if I bring it down and just give it one big hit, it should work. But it just, because the second one is this. And we don't use onions that much. So when we do add it to the gravy, I prefer to use this size. And I could see it still has onions in it. I can't get these out. This was the thing I used to try to get stuff out. See, I see it everywhere. This is even months later, you still find some. You be trying hard.
This is a hedge. This is a great place to store your expired food. There's so much easier using better help.
Okay, I'll have to go through. I'll have to check it through later. Okay. We're gonna put some onions in here. I should have put them in a little earlier. I didn't, but put a few onions in here. Okay, I gotta get a Ziploc bag so I can put them in there, rinse it out, and then use it for the tomatoes. Cook this about another minute. I don't want the meat too dry because there's not much fat, especially in this. I think it's a 90-10, but it's only 1 pound. So. Okay, so now. Okay. So on this thing, it says three-fourths cups of water, it says, okay? But we do not want to use three-fourths cups because we don't want to use that much. It takes forever. Okay, so. I'm going to put about half a cup. That's it. About half a cup. That's it. Okay. And then we're going to do 3 tablespoons of the
Oh, really nice.
taco seasoning. Babe, that little one, I'm just telling my husband, this little thing, I got it to work this time to get the onions through there. Remember the first time we tried it, we couldn't, so we had to make them this big. Now I got it. Okay, so I was just telling my husband. All right, so let's put 3 tablespoons. Then we're going to let it cook down a little bit. Then we are going to assemble the tacos. The little tacos in the So remember, I'm going to put it on 350 because she said 20 minutes in the oven, but did not say the temperature. So got to get out that. You get out the Here's my regular.
This one?
Yes. You probably put the lid back, top back in there. I don't know. Okay, guys. So remember, get a cup. Especially if it's plastic, you want to put water in there so it'll hold the tacos up, because they will all fall down and everything will come out. It won't be any fun. Okay. Oh, I forgot to turn it down. That's why it's disappearing so fast. So I need to put a little bit more water. I turned it down now. Okay, so now we want to put a little bit of well, first let me taste it to make sure it's good enough. Because it's 3 tablespoons for a pack of taco seasoning, but if you want a little more. That's good, but I'm just going to sprinkle a tiny bit more. Okay, this is good enough. We're going to mix in some cheese. I'm not want it over cheesy, so I'm not going to mix in a whole lot. It did say Colby Jack. What's this one? Oh, Fiesta Blend. Walmart does Fiesta Blend, and our other stores do Mexican cheese. So we have some here, and this is a little bit left of Colby Jack. So I'm going to put the Colby Jack in first, get rid of it, use it all up, and then use that Fiesta Blend. And if I run out at the end, before I'm done, I will use cheddar. Okay. There we go. I used up all the Colby Jack. Let's stir that in. Turn it off. Oh, 1 tablespoon of it said 1 heaping spoonful of refried beans. I'm gonna put this in the microwave for 1 minute or maybe 30 seconds just so it's soft enough to come out. But if I have any left over in the baggie, I'm gonna squeeze it out into a tiny container. I turned it off. I would need to mix in this refried beans. Okay. It's in a minute, but it's hot. But if you don't like refried beans, you can't stand them. They're terrible. Don't use them then. But if you like it, it said it's supposed to make it more creamy. All right, so I can use the same spoonful I use for the taco seasoning. Let's get it. There we go. Big spoonful out. That's it. Let's mix it in. If I have to put it on low again, just to get this to. And if you wanted to, you could spread a little bit of refried beans across the middle where you're going to put the ground beef on the bottom. I guess you could do that. That's an idea. I just thought of it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with 10. 10 of those tacos, and I'm going to put the stuff in them, and then I'm going to fold them and put them in there, so I don't have to do one and then fill another one. Okay? Alrighty. So I did that. Let's see how it tastes. Not bad with the mix. Now what I would have done is probably made some of those tacos if my son would have been here. How many do you think you can eat? And then, because he doesn't like refried beans. Okay. So I'll turn it off. Sorry guys, I'm just thirsty. So I forgot. Let's get this oven preheated. Okay. 350 start.
More than an antidepressant alone. So with my antidepressant, Rexulti could provide a boost. Elderly people with dementia-related psychosis.
Okay.
Increased risk of death or stroke.
So let's.
I
was going to use.
And depression in children and young adults. Call your healthcare provider right away to report new or sudden changes in mood, behavior, thoughts, or feelings, or if you develop.
I was going to use foil, but then I chose to use paper towel because I'm going to put the tortillas down on the cookie sheet.
Regain increased cholesterol, unusual urges, dizziness on stage.
Just so I could lay them out and do them and then start folding them.
Ask your doctor about adding Rexulti.
Oh, number 7 fix everything did create. Reverse is damage. What?
I mean, you don't have to use a glass one. I guess you could use this like a seasoning thing to hold it. You could do whatever you want to hold it, okay? All right, so see how many we can get out. Okay. So in case some of the ground beef falls out, you don't have to wash them. It doesn't matter if they overlap a little bit because it's going straight down the middle. Okay? Okay. So let's get these.
What will you do when the power goes out?
All right, got about 8 of them on here. Okay, so let's start this.
Because when your Generac detects a power outage,
Okay.
it automatically powers up, giving your family the security and peace of mind they deserve. We don't have to worry about whether we lose power or not. If the utility company does not come through, our Generac does.
After the hurricane happened, we just want to be prepared for anything.
8 out of 10 home generators are Generac, with thousands of satisfied customers.
I do got some shredded lettuce just in the refrigerator because we don't need it till the end.
The generator is easier than ever. Special financing and low
Babe,
payment options are available. And if you call,
I need them. Small size,
your warranty valued at over $500. Call online now to request your free quote.
Ziploc bag.
seen in person.
Well, when you love pretty spring,
It feels like the first day of school.
you're all hell.
We got to see it's on this sheet.
Ask permission every time I go on my phone.
You can't do anything.
No, no, you can, trying to do this.
The only secret of After Lockup premieres this March on VTV and All Black.
Okay, guys, I'm just putting the onions in a baggie. I'll rinse this and use it again for the tomatoes.
Am I wrong?
George happens to be kind of between Albert and then when he
Is that
saw him,
inside?
he asked if he was responsible for his daughter's disappearance. Maybe he swore on my face.
What were you thinking?
I wasn't gonna lie to him. I mean, what if it was one of your kids who was kidnapped? Wouldn't you want to know who's responsible?
Don't throw hypotheticals at me. You screwed up.
Then punish me, not Amy's dad.
Please. It's too late for that now.
If you read my jacket, you know my mom died when I was 13.
I know every word, Jackie. Your mother was killed in an accident on the fly for
Okay, guys, let me see.
Oh,
Make sure I got it all. No waste, no.
When I was in the 7th grade, a cop pulled me out of class and drove me down the Holmbeck station. He parked me on a bench where I waited for an hour. Then these two
Okay.
officers were walking by talking about a woman who had turned to hide a hamburger. Laughing about how sorry he felt for the Caltrans scene.
All right, hold on, guys.
They finally noticed me.
This thing at the top, see?
And I told them alone, so
I can use, that's what I use this for as well.
they told me it was my mom who died.
Make sure all the onion is out of there.
When I became police, I swore nothing like that would ever happen on my watch.
Because I'm going to have to rinse this out because,
Honest and respectful.
so I can use it, do the tomatoes. Okay, so I was just moving a little bit of ground beef. I thought I put a little much. I mean, I think it can still fold, but still.
Let's bring Ava back alive.
What's with the history books?
So we found coffee in Danica's trunk. The Serbian girls then told Dr. Wendy something about laying on bags of coffee. And then Panovich admitted that the girl he visited in the brothel made an old Hungarian wheel who was grinding coffee. So we got to thinking there's got to be a connection, right?
We started digging on this guy. Anton Boros came over from Hungary in '79 after being released from prison for killing a business rival.
Boros. He's a masterpiece of work. Considered the Hungarian godfather of LA. He's been off LAPD's radar for a decade. Organized crime knows that not to be president since he was an active.
A gangster who happened to retire, that doesn't happen very often. What's Boris up to now? He owns a cafe in Echo Park. Specializes in Hungarian coffee. But Boris isn't as retired.
All right.
LAPD SWAT man, he's called. You ever seen him?
Never.
All right.
About this. Jacob Varner. Are you helping these smuggle underage girls here from the old country?
He's on the wrong person.
Okay.
I'm running a cafe.
Yeah. And what's this bad boy for?
Security.
Are you the ABD?
I thought about putting the cheese right on top or folding them first and then just sprinkling the cheese all over the top of all of them.
All the years that you outsmarted the cops and never spent a night in jail, it'd be a damn.
Oh, a brush. Well, so what about something like this? We do this to wash off hard stuff that's not coming off our plates. Because it annoys me because, several times uses later, you still here and there find a piece of onion or a little, straggling thing, and it's like, oh, you know what I mean? So, yeah,
Where's that?
The Salton Sea. Alkaline beds.
Dead fish. Is Ava there? Is she still alive?
I don't know.
But girls are pretty. He wouldn't just throw her away.
No.
She's too valuable. This is 20 David to command. Tell air support.
Oh, I was like, what was that beep? I ain't timing nothing. That was the beep from the oven preheating. So it's ready to go as soon as I'm done here. Actually, if you have them all put together, you might not have to put something there to hold it. So there was 8 on the thing and 8 bit here. So we are going to do, these are 12 inches.
Asthma. Does it have you missing out on what you love? With who you
So
love?
you got 8, you got 9,
Back out there.
10,
December
11,
at-home treatment.
12.
Eosinophilic asthma.
All you got is 12.
And can also be taken conveniently at home. Fasenra helps prevent asthma attacks. Most patients do not have an attack in the first year.
Well, what can you do?
So you can get back to doing day-to-day activities. Fasenra is not for some breathing problems. Serious allergic reactions may occur. Get help for swelling of your face, mouth, tongue, or trouble breathing. Don't stop asthma treatment without talking with your doctor. Tell your doctor if your asthma worsens or you have a parasitic infection. Headache and sore throat may occur. Get back to better breathing. Get back to what you missed. Ask your doctor about Fasenra, the only asthma treatment taken once every 8 weeks. If you can't afford your medication, AstraZeneca may be able to help.
Well, they won't fit 2 across, so I have to put it like this.
Then there's heavy-duty DNA. HDNA. It's engineered into every aspect of the GNC Sierra HD. With the pulling power to prevent
There's 12 in there, babe. That makes 6 little mini tacos. I used not these and not these tiny, tiny ones, but the other floured ones that was in between. It worked, but there's still ground beef left. There was, should have been a little more, but. Okay, so now I'm going to put the taco seasoning away so I can shut my cabinet. All right, guys. I'm putting the cheese on the. Well, I'll bring it over here so we can see it better. So I'll put this back. Okay, so I'm gonna put. Can y'all see? See? Okay, I'm gonna put the cheese on there. Oh, Brownie, did you get Daddy's spot? Our dog likes to take our spot when we get up. Probably because we warmed the seat. Hey, silly girl. Okay, guys, almost done there. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, that's it. So we got this. They're going to go in the oven. So they look like they're between this, these little tiny tinies, and this, these regular tacos. So, yes. So, I'm going to put them in for 20 minutes. And I will check on them periodically. Okay, we still got a little bit of cheese in here. If need be, I'll put it in a little bag because it's a big bag. Okay, here, babe. Okay, so, oh, I forgot this. All right, guys, let's lift this back up. All right, anybody else in? Did you see you still hear me? Who else is here? We got 3 people. Doreen, me. Not me as in me, but like M-I, me. My brother's sister-in-law, my brother's wife, her name is Miron, but we call her me. I think it's M-I. So we got... Are you on here, Paul? You still on here? Oh, my hair? Hi, Paul. Let me know, Paul. Say yes if you're on here or hey or something. All right. So, I didn't realize my brother was on here. Okay. Yeah, it didn't come out as like, wow, you can see a lot of the color on there. No, it came out too. Okay, let's see. It came out so-so. I mean, it didn't come out terrible. It didn't come out like a ferocious color, but it didn't come out as good as I wanted. But that's why I don't normally. Can you see that? Let me know. Can you see that? Can you see any of that purple? Maybe I need to post an old picture of me and then a picture. Not real old, but. Okay. Can you see my hair color, Paul? Can y'all see that? It's kind of, it was supposed to be purple. Can y'all see that? Let me know. I don't know. See, I don't know. It didn't come out so well on the bottom. But on the top, I don't know if y'all can see it. Sorry, I'm putting it back. I had it up, I don't like it down when I'm cooking. So that's why let me turn around this way. Okay, guys. So let me rinse this out so I can do the tomatoes. I mean, usually, Doreen, the onions are just the hardest to get out. All right. Yeah, the onions are the hardest to get out of those little, especially the little holes. I have to spend some time picking them out. Let me just dry it out and then we'll do the tomatoes. Okay. Dry, let's do tomatoes. Get out my other tomatoes. Oh, I got some of these in the refrigerator. They're probably just the same size as. These are. It says fajita. This one is white corn tortilla is super soft. I don't know. But I think these fajita ones are a little bigger. I don't know. Okay, I got these two, and then a friend of mine got this one today because I thought I would need a little extra because I like a lot of tomatoes. That looks like a round tomato. This one, these two, you can tell by the shape they're Roma tomatoes. Okay, so I dropped some. So I'm going to use the knife that I use for the onion and whatever else I used it for. All right. So I'm going to cut these in half. I'm trying to decide, what do you think? You think I should use this size? Because they're going in mini tacos, or should I use the one I use for the onions? See, when I show it to you, I could see the, let me see. Brought some of it up using that brush, but then I think I got it all. I'm like, yes, I got it all. And then I find something else and I'm like, damn. Okay, guys. All right.
Suspect down.
George,
That's Hunter. He's telling me.
they're just safe and being really back to hospital.
So which one do you think I should use? Hi, Kathy Smith. How are you doing? I'm making mini tacos. I made the ground beef, with taco seasoning and some other seasonings. I put them on a mini tortilla because it's mini tacos. Lined them up in my casserole dish. Put them in the oven for 20 minutes at 350. I did not the temperature didn't show on the recipe, so I just said 350. But it did say 20 minutes. Okay? And you just want to use 1 packet of taco seasoning because you're using 1 pound, unless you're making a whole lot. Because if you're making like 16 or less or something, you only need 1 pound. Because the lady on there did 2 pounds and she had some left. Okay? How you been doing today, Kathy? How you been doing? Oh, you said I'm good. Okay, I see. I've been doing okay. Alrighty. So, what y'all think? Do you think to do the tomatoes for the mini tacos, should I use the smaller ones or should I use that one? Let me know. And every time I hold this up like this far away from me, see? That's what I can see. more onion pieces.
Out of all the gear we tried out in the field, these are the best. I'll call Trisha and tell her we're gonna put it in order.
I wish I had a spray brush on my sink. That might work, but I don't.
Stuff in San Francisco said it's not just his head.
Okay.
He's having complications with his back, so they're gonna have to keep him up there a while longer. How much longer?
All right, I think I'm just gonna use the smaller one
All right, listen up. We all reach out to Luke and we show him some love.
because I was asking y'all, should I use
Deke, next time you talk to God, tell him.
small one or bigger one? But I think I'm gonna use the smaller one because you want the smaller pieces on your tacos. So let's go ahead and put this one back in. Green thing. Okay. Trying to slap this in there.
I just got out from the hospital.
No, was it this way? I think it was. See, I always put this in wrong.
That hostage had sex with
There we go.
underage girls brought to this country in shipping containers.
The DA won't just sweep this under the rug.
Okay,
So, regardless of what happens.
so let's go with the.
Assistant District Attorney Cameron's handling the charges against Davis' father. I phoned suggested he drop down misdemeanors, but Pepper didn't seem too willing to budge. Maybe you can convince him.
All of a sudden, I slapped through one tomato, well, half a tomato, and I see a whole bunch of onions on the thing. I don't know if it came through the top little thing that pushes down on it. Okay.
Are you old man Deacon now?
I'm just saying, once you hit 35,
See,
it's harder and harder to bounce
more
back.
onion pieces. I'm amazed.
Wasn't that far?
Well,
I
I'm.
guess you meant it for a week.
Oh, come on, Deke. You know you and Luke both had a couple of decades in.
The only thing I know is that there's an expiration date for all of us doing this job.
So that's a whole tomato,
See, the income
a whole
statement
Roma
sometimes
tomato.
sneaks up on your six.
Thought you went home crashed.
Nah, I had some paperwork I had to finish. More responsibility, more work.
Some of it's tomato, but
Be careful what you wish for.
some of it was onion.
Listen,
Okay, so let's get another
take
piece.
some vacation days, get your head right.
Already put in for 6 weeks. I haven't taken leave for years, but my wife still wanted to bring her RV head cross country. Listen, man.
Thank you. No, getting that as a team effort. No.
All right, I need a cut.
I've done countless different missions and I almost crashed.
All right, it says 8 minutes. 8 minutes to go. Okay.
As team leaders, sometimes
I wish you could only take one big slap.
we got brothers and sisters together.
Uh-oh, this one? See? Splat some of the tomato juice out. Dude, it's splat on me, it's splat on this thing on the counter.
Thanks for coming. This means a lot.
Okay, let's get some here. I'm just trying to
And especially when it boils together.
wipe off the tomato juice. Okay, so
Who would have thought?
let me see some of it.
Steady job and the girls are telling you. Nah. Truth is, one thing's so good these days. I'm in some trouble. Last week after I closed the bar, 2 guys busted in. Ski masks and guns. We've been robbed before, but this was
Just trying to push some of these pieces through.
Had to hit 4 places. Find original favorites. Thanks for coming. This means a lot. It means a lot having you back in my life. And respects the one we brought us together, seems right.
Okay, so let's rinse it out. Let's see if it comes out.
You so proud of you, Street. LAPD. SWAT. Who would have thought? Should be proud of you too. Study job.
Yeah, most of the tomato pieces come out
Nah.
a lot easier.
I'm in some trouble. Last week after I closed the bar, 2 guys busted in. Ski masks and guns. We've been robbed before, but this was different. They weren't looking for cash. Heroin. My boss Nolan, he's into some shady business. And I guess he uses the bar for a stash house.
Okay. So, and then you got some at the top too. You know, right up on the white thing, see? Because that helps. Yeah, and these things, if you get it right, it goes down, see? Goes down if you get them inserted right.
Do you have any idea how illegal that is? Do you remember the love that we had as kids, man? I'm in some serious trouble, brother. So please.
Sometimes going the opposite way, this way, instead of down, up and down, going right to left, sometimes that helps too.
Yes, I did. And a whole lot of other ways to apologize.
See? I got something out
All deserve so much better from you.
by going right to left instead of up and down, because I tried it from the top to the bottom and it didn't get it out.
I can't go back and fix the past.
Because I can start going from my right to my left and lift up on it. So, these things are crazy. It's like you got to pick them. That's the only thing I hate.
Real talk. Why was my mama crying? You asked me to mend fences. Your words. I told you to mend fences, not upset her. Life is complicated, son. Let me make it real simple for you.
What the thing is, when you go here to go across, when you go down, it doesn't go in the same space. So the space you may need to get, you may have to go this way. So like this space, no, it's not working, I think. Right, so that's why I had to go that way. And let me see. Oh yeah, I got a bunch of stuff out from there. Do that again. Like that can't come out because it wasn't in the right space. So I think this is, I got most of it out almost, so I'm good. Okay, so that's that. Let's take this green thing out where the thing goes. Okay, let's take that out so we can see at the tomatoes. Oh, I see. Got a lot of juice in there too. Okay, so when it's done, we'll use what we need to use and then we'll put the rest in a small container. Okay? All right, got 1 minute left. Put these onions in here. Let me check on them. Maybe that I don't need that extra 40 seconds. All right, they're good. It's only 30 seconds left. Okay. Ouch. I touched the pan. See some of the
You know what? Change of plans. You can. You actually just let me out
Gee,
right
it's
here.
sticking. Oh, that's because cheese got behind him.
Yeah, just a tap.
Okay.
Seriously, anywhere here is good.
So now, let's see. Hold on, guys. Can you see this? Let's see. Can you see this? You can. Can y'all see that? Okay. All right. So now, get the lettuce. Said it's best by the 21st, and today is. Okay. So, alrighty. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take some lettuce, and I'm just going to sprinkle some everywhere, and if it falls into the pan, that's fine. Okay. So that's taken care of. Now we go with the tomatoes.
Reporting David to command. Code 4. Suspects in custody. It's crazy. You're talking about God. Well, the gun is his. This is Aiden Saeed. Aiden Saeed, okay? He's a monster. We're going to take you both in and sort this out. The fellow's pretty old.
Like I said, I didn't spread any more refried beans on the bottom of the tortilla before I put the ground beef on, but you can if you want. It's just an idea, I didn't mention it on there.
Good notes. Issued by the International Criminal Court. This guy's wanted by the Hague.
So he's pretty straight up evil.
Under. You served in Somalia back then. What do you know about me? Saeed was responsible for murdering thousands during the Civil War. And enslaving children as soldiers. They called him the Soul Man. For the way he would cut body parts off anyone who resisted it. Well, you've been gone for a minute. Thought maybe we'd seen the last of you.
I'm sorry to disappoint. I was working a special project for the mayor.
And you didn't get
This
a
is
lot of
Fabrice
tomatoes.
Michel from the International Criminal Court.
I love tomatoes.
ICC's been going after Saeed for a while. We sent Saeed 25 years ago. He said to in Somalia. We're not taking any chances this time.
They'll be assuming custody of Mr. Saeed until his extradition.
I'm happy to get him off our hands, trust me. The news is already out about his arrest. Sooner better for both of us.
Okay, that's about good. Okay, so
You ever cross paths with Saeed when you were in Somalia?
Not face to face.
alrighty guys. So what I'm going to do, since they're small, I'm gonna probably put on one plate. I'm going to put them on one plate. And I will take a bite of one for y'all, but me and my husband will share off the plate. Okay, so let's do this.
Get started at Chime.com. The Village team did a sweep of the area, but there's no sign of the shooters. We got an air unit up in search, but my guess is they're long gone.
But not necessarily for good. Saeed left behind widows and orphans that moved to the US. Most of the Somali community would love to see him dead.
Since he's such a hot target, what do you say we let SWAT handle the transport and provide security at your safe house?
We've got the gear and the know-how to keep them alive until you can transport them. When is that?
Tonight, happy to accept your offer.
Officer, where are you taking me?
Right this way.
No, there's been a mistake. Please, I just need to see him.
Man, I'm sorry, but
No, I'm going to put them on separate plates because I only fit 8 on here.
I'm Brenda Tyler.
And
We got this. Keep the shit safe as well.
He called me terrified. Some maniac
oh,
attacked
and
me. Now I'm seeing this
we're
guy.
each getting 6 since there was 12.
But I don't have puzzle max.
Oh, okay. Tell you what, let me just see if we'll find this stack. All right. Man, why don't you come with me?
It's not him. There's a resemblance, but I've known the man 12 years. He's not some warlord. killer. He's my husband.
I know this is a lot for you to take in, and I can't imagine how you must feel.
How I feel is outrage, Sergeant. I'm staring at a black policeman.
Okay, so
I filed my husband because he
with
looks
that
like
being
some
said, let me do this.
African
Let me do this.
I do. But we took the state of it's an match.
He's a complete man. A good father.
I'm not gonna.
Okay.
And he-
Now, what I'm going to do, I wish I had the squeeze.
Your husband slaughtered families.
The squeeze thing for the,
I don't believe you.
Have you ever met your husband's family?
They died.
Sour cream,
That's why he
but I don't.
came here.
How about his friends? Anyone who knew him before you met?
No.
So you don't know anyone in the family?
My stomach is hurting.
Only the guy named T know it. Those things are all kinds of other stuff. Anything I can bring over, it's all this risk. Nothing concrete. The word is, he's not a guy you want to
Okay, guys.
We'll put him on your radar. I'll probably want to see his bar.
Do one right here.
Okay. Thanks for your talk. Anytime.
Okay. That's because the squirt one squirts straight across. That's why I like it better. But I didn't think of it.
I hope you're not doing anything stupid to them.
What's that supposed to mean?
Misplaced family loyalties is what got you in trouble last time. I'm only saying this because I guarantee maybe you need to hear.
Thanks. I'm not gonna do anything stupid.
Okay. I don't know who's calling me. Nobody important. Somebody about healthcare. Okay. All right, guys. I'll show this to you as soon as I'm done. I want to take a picture as well. Okay. Let me see. I got some on my microwave. Okay. Okay.
How long am I going to be here? The ICC's ready for extradition.
Okay. That's the hour. I forgot to put the salsa. Salsa in a spoon. Okay.
depression symptoms.
My doctor said it could be because my antidepressant alone wasn't enough, so she recommended an add-on treatment. She recommended adding Rexulti.
Okay.
When taken with an antidepressant, Rexulti was proven to significantly reduce depression.
Alrighty.
It's more than an antidepressant alone. So with my antidepressant, Rexulti could provide a boost. Elderly people with dementia-related psychosis have increased risk.
Okay, so I put the salsa on there too. Okay. Let me take a picture of this.
Which can be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements which may be chronic. High blood sugar can lead to coma or death. Weight gain, increased cholesterol, unusual urges, dizziness on standing, falls, seizures, trouble swallowing, or sleepiness may occur.
And adding Rexulti
Are you ready for you? Ask your doctor about adding Rexulti.
with kids still at home.
Okay, guys, can you see that?
Discover Basil A. Bourbon.
But yes. Okay. So let's get together the other tacos. Okay. I was going to just eat the one I just made, but then I thought about it, and then I said, well, then I would make that my plate, and then my plate would be sitting here while I make my husband's plate. So yeah, so yeah, I figured just make this too, take a bite off of this one, or either one then, because then I can take one plate to my husband while I do.
Do you really have medical plans that cover dental, vision, and hearing?
Yes, all three. Plus, we have plans that include a monthly allowance for certain over-the-counter products.
Really?
That's right. Aetna also has Medicare Advantage plans with a zero
Okay.
plan premium.
Oh, I like that.
Turn 65. Call 1-888-65-Aetna to find an Aetna Medicare Advantage plan that meets your unique needs.
Alrighty.
That's why I always recommend All Free Clear for sensitive skin. It's free of dyes and perfume.
It's a key part of my self-care routine and is gentle for my skin and helps to for an effective clean
Those dental ones.
Let me see. Got every taco?
Free Clear.
Young chicken farm. The new chicken, no antibiotics ever.
And is that
Yes, I do.
because they totally 100% for sure deserve it.
delicious chicken they may or may not deserve. Purdue. Life happens. Toro Kohl's to get your home reset for less. As a Kohl's Rewards member, you get an extra 15% off home finds like storage to get organized and cozy pillows to snuggle up with. Plus, find decor to style your space and so much more. Now at Kohl's.
Brisky's World.
Come on, let's explore.
That's made with real salmon.
Ooh, I know. Little soups for cats.
Here's the delicious taste of tuna, my treasure.
Definitely coming back tomorrow.
Friskies. Always more to explore.
We're going to be ringing the lock doorbells.
We can submit a fall record credit card receipt.
I'm on Carnegie Award.
I'm not a Santa soft rock kind of guy.
Get back to work.
Friday on Love After Lockup Crime Story.
When I started stripping, my stage name was Trouble. So that's how I was in trouble.
Okay, so just about got this done.
Called me named Abdi. He wanted to know if I heard anything about where the police were
Yeah.
taking his site. Offered to pay me if I told him. One of the shooters, maybe?
Or something connected to. What did you say?
The truth. Said I hadn't heard anything. He told me to see if I could find out.
Okay, good. I guess it's on that list. Whether this guy Abdi is one of the shooters or not, we gotta get our hands on him. Alright, sorry, he's waiting on her to call him back. Good, that's perfect. Let's have her make that call.
Shut up.
She does not want to discuss.
Get this one to stand up so I can add a little more salsa. I didn't get hardly any.
Someone we can control. Exactly.
Okay.
Whoever's going to cook, pull Abdi's blood off the DOD records when we start.
Alrighty, guys.
Stay sharp, man. We don't know if
So
Understood.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a. Let me take a picture. Oh, I did. Forgot. All right, guys. So we see this. All right, let's take a bite. That is so good. Let me do my good dancing. So, all right, everybody. That was really good.
I don't think so.
So,
Maybe you don't realize you're still too.
I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. And I'm going to end my lives the way I end all my lives. I thank you guys for coming on, saying hi, checking me out, watching me cook. And I want y'all to stay positive, do your thing, you know, whatever that is, and keep going and don't give up on whatever you're working on. And I love you guys. And remember, if you come back later to watch, if you're watching the replay, make sure you said #replay. All right, and if you want to subscribe, I would greatly appreciate that too. And if you want to see my notifications come up, click on the 3 dots at the top or bottom of the right side. Sometimes it's on the top for some people, some on the bottom. On the right side, you'll see a whole list. Different come up. It'll say, it'll say put so-and-so in your favorites. You can put me in your favorites if you want. It has other options, but near the bottom, it'll say turn notifications on. If it says turn notifications off, that means you already have them on. All right? Just for people who don't know that, okay? And just keep checking your notifications because sometimes Facebook likes to turn them off, okay? And sometimes they don't touch yours at all. So, hope you all have a wonderful day, rest of your day and evening. And I will be on next Wednesday for cooking. Yeah, from Friday to Wednesday is going to be far apart. But I have decided to do Wednesday and Fridays. For now, since my husband's schedule has changed and his days off has changed. The days off changing is what mostly it is. So I'll be doing Wednesdays, same time around evening time, like 5 or 5:30. And Fridays, it will still be this time, like around 3 o'clock. Around 3 o'clock. Because he's got to be at work at 8 o'clock. And he leaves here at 7, so I want to make sure he has 2.5 hours till he goes out. So, till he has to get dressed and everything. And he's going to go a little further. So, yeah. And he won't get home till 4:30 instead of 1 in the morning. So, yeah. But anyways, that's the way it is. So, I'll see y'all Wednesday for another Cooking Live. And Monday and Tuesday, I should come live. Definitely one of those days will be on here and one will be on my other page. All right? So I'll talk to y'all later. And all this applies to you too, YouTube. So all of y'all have a good and wonderful evening, and I'll talk to y'all later. I love you. Bye, YouTube.